Now on to today's big story. As the coronavirus raises more fears on the Chinese economy, Beijing is cutting some tariffs on U.S. goods. It announced plans to reduce tariffs on $75 billion in U.S. imports by half. That's starting on Valentine's Day. Jessica Smith is live in D.C. with the details. Jess, China giving some love to the U.S. here on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, China cutting some tariffs on U.S. goods in half. That's $75 billion worth of U.S. imports. These are those retaliatory tariffs that went into place last year during the trade war between the U.S. and China. This shows that China is really trying to keep easing the tensions between the two countries. This will go into effect on February 14th, as you mentioned. That's the same day that the U.S. will cut some of its tariffs in half as well. China said that further tariff reductions is going to depend on the trade and economic situation between the two countries, so we'll see what happens next. China, as it always has said, it's been pretty consistent on this. They say they want to eventually get to the point where both sides eliminate tariffs.
And Jess, does this bode well for a possible phase 2 trade deal, the fact that they're actually acquiescing here and coming to terms with this phase 1 trade deal?
I think any time that you're easing tensions is a good thing for the trade talks between the two countries. It remains to be seen if China is going to hit those purchase targets that it agreed to in the phase 1 deal. This could help them do that. There have been some concerns that the coronavirus is going to just curb their ability to hit those targets. The Trump administration has indicated in some interviews that they would be flexible, they could be understanding with that, but we'll have to see how that plays out.
Jess, any read-through here on when phase 2 trade talks might start?
Not yet. We want to get through phase 1, I guess, before the U.S. starts working on phase 2. They still have to implement the deal. They had 30 days after the signing, so we'll see after that gets going what comes next.
All right, Jessica Smith in our D.C. bureau, thank you.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.